All right, who has a smile on their face? Well, I certainly do, and I certainly did internally. And you know what? I probably had a smile on my face more in the fear and doubt phase of the recent moments when it just wasn't quite happening because like I've said in my other videos, I've been calm, I've been patient. I've kind of been using the secret thing where I've been driving the Lamborghini, I've been experiencing what it would be like when this price action happens. And so now it's here. I'm just like, I'm content. I'm happy. And I hope everyone else is like that. And if not, enjoy the euphoria. Be happy that you bought a lot cheaper than the prices are pumping today. And just get ready to buckle up for what's to come because there is a lot more to come. Anyway, I just want to check in to follow up on my November 1st video and then my 2 days till the pump prediction video. I don't like to say that I'm right or anything. I'm new to this game. I'm not a fundamental guy. I do believe in the fundamentals of things like XRP, and I believe that Bitcoin has a use case. Not quite sure exactly what that is going to be in the future. Ethereum, same with the smart contracts. Stellar, I believe they're doing some great things for the unbanked. What else have we got? VET, I think they're doing great things in the world of logistics. And Cardano, I'm not quite sure. I think there's something to do with Ethereum and smart contracts as well. And they're doing great things. Like I say, I don't really believe that fundamentals play a big role in this market. I believe that the market plays a big role in this market. It's a cryptocurrency market. It's highly volatile and things happen because everyone eventually gets the idea that things are going to happen and then they all FOMO in, and that's why we see massive price action like we have seen in the last 2 weeks in Bitcoin and more recently in XRP, Ethereum, Stellar, Cardano, and VET is yet to come. VET is the next one that is going to pop big. So if you haven't got in yet, it's probably VET that you've got to put your money in. Not financial advice, but I'm just going to run through why I'm making that case that VET hasn't popped yet. Anyway, before we get into our chart analysis, I'd love it if you could like this video. I'd love it if you could subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel, especially if you've only watched a couple of videos and you're on the edge. Get on board with me. I ain't doing anything different except for the fact that I'm just a genuine, normal guy that is putting all of his savings, which is not much, into something that is actually going to grow and hopefully grow very big, rather than taking that safe option and putting it in a bank account and getting a couple of percent interest. And geez, I'm enjoying the ride, and geez, I'm learning a lot about it. So anyway, we have the Bitcoin. Straight into it, we have the Bitcoin chart. And for anyone that has watched my previous videos, and if you haven't, I'm just going to go through some basic signals that I saw happening based on the Bitcoin chart that led me to believe that the altcoin market was going to bust, it was going to pump, it was going to burst, right? And everyone had been saying it for months, right? But I kind of felt like my predictions were going to come true, and I'll go into my 108-day prediction for XRP in a minute. But what I saw was that there was this bull, and I'm just going to get rid of that puppy there. There was this kind of bull flag that played out in Bitcoin, and then retracement. Low was created, a higher low, a higher low, and a higher low, and then it broke out. So I saw that and I was like, great, Bitcoin's on a run, and let's just do a little bit of an analysis on that. And what's Bitcoin done in the last month? It's done 66%. So happy days for Bitcoin holders. Great. During this time, I think I had 0.05 of a Bitcoin, and I've rolled that over since to silver, and then I kind of FOMO'd out of that and rolled that again into XLM, and I'll go into why I did that, because I'm all about max gains. Anyway, so what happened next? Who was to break out next? The second biggest in market cap, Ethereum. So same deal, big bull flag, tests of a couple of highs, retracement, another little break towards the upside, but then low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and then out. And there's my original arrow that I drew once I saw this pattern, these 4 retests of bottoms, whether they're, and we'll see in XRP, it wasn't a general complete uptrend, but it was 4 tests of a low. XRP today, or the last week, it has pumped, and we got confirmation today. We definitely got confirmation today, and if you can hear the smile in my voice because it's my biggest bag, then you're right. And I've got to zoom out a little bit more on this chart, and we'll go a little bit more into detail about the prediction of the 108 days. We'll go into a bit more about my prediction about 108 days if you haven't seen my other video. But once again, bull flag. Really kind of aggressive movement, trying to push higher. The steam rolls off sideways for a long time. People are starting to get frustrated. Bottom, 22 cents. Blockchain backer called it. Even watching blockchain backer the whole way, you're still wanting it to go higher, and then that day it goes low and you feel so low and you're like, hold on a second, I'm going to put every single cent I can into this because this is the fear and doubt and loss of hope moment, right? Higher low, total freak out because we have to retest this 50-day, 200-day moving average. We retest this long-term trend line that's been drawn out there. If we just go back from March until now, there's that long-term trend line, that support line. And then what happens? After our 4th retest of a low, we get a little bit of price action sideways again, as XRP does. It really scares us. And then moving into, where were we? The 17th or the 16th, 17th of November, where my prediction was a day before, no, 2 days before my prediction, on the 16th of November, we got that 6.7% day. And I was like, yes. It is doing the same thing as it did the last time. It's an 108 day cycle from a pump into consolidation and then another pump. And I only had one situation, and I'll draw back to that in a second for those that haven't watched that. But it wasn't the same exact shape. It wasn't anything. I just saw what the bull flag was like and then drew out till the next pump. And that was 108 days. What have we got? 2 days later, we've got a red day. And then we've got a little bit of green to reclaim that red day. And then, like I said, give or take my 108 days, what is it, the 20th of November, 8%. Today, the 21st of November, 38%. And is it still going? I don't know. Who knows? It's wicking up there. We could wake up tomorrow morning and it's up in the 65s, like blockchain backers saying. But either way, we're well out of our cost bases if we were anywhere down in here in this 22 to 26 range, which is what it's been ranging for a long time, right? We've had a lot of time to accumulate here, a lot of emotions, a lot of time to prepare for this big candle here, right? But it's here, and that candle will look like nothing when the actual bull run comes. Bear with me on that, because we've seen it in history, right? Now, Stellar just broke out today. Same deal. Fear, pain, doubt. It had this little bull flag play out a long time. Let's measure since this pumped here, and we'll go right across there till today. 134 days you've had to hold on to Stellar. If you FOMO'd in on the last kind of pulse in. And that's a long time. That's a long time to be dedicated to it. But like I say, if you look at the pattern, the signal, it's the same. Low, kind of a higher low, and a higher low. 4 tests of a support line, of a long-term support line before. And once again, another bit of sideways movement, and then now it's out of there. And what have we had today? A 23% day, which is great. People that hold in Stellar are loving it too. You've backed a kind of a lower market cap coin, and it's doing what it's going to do. And once Stellar breaks above this 11 cent range, whoa, it's going to go. So it's still got a bit of resistance up here. It's still got a bit of fight here, but once it breaks up above that local high, look out, it's going to shoot. Cardano. A little bit different of a graph, a little bit different of a chart. It's a little bit more unpredictable. Lower market cap coin, it's understandable. But once again, we've got the flag up. We've got a nice solid test of a high. Not the kind of 3 clear upward tests that we've seen in the other ones, but a big retracement, a low, higher low, higher low, retest. The same thing that XRP did. A lower retest of that, pushing past the 200-day moving average towards that longer term trend line, and then bang, we're out of there. The last 2 days, 11% and 10%. So we're out of there. Once again, Cardano, it's still a buy for me because it's, what is it? We are still 20% off those recent highs. So there's still a lot of time to buy in while the resistance is still there before it really springs out of there, So I like ADA as a still, if you've got a little bit to put into something, buy it. It hasn't broken out like XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum have from their recent highs, right? And then finally, and this is the crux of this whole video, if you still have a bag to buy, and this is just my opinion, this is not financial advice, if you still have a bag to buy, my prediction is that the best thing you can buy right now, of the things that I'm watching, is VET. One, because it pays you in VThor, which is kind of like a passive income. Now, VThor is not worth much at all now, but it pays you. I've got mine on Coinspot in Australia, but I think if you have the Exodus wallet, you can put your VET into storage there, and immediately it'll create an account for you for VThor, or there's some simple process you can look up on YouTube for the Exodus wallet, or whatever wallet also supports this, but you get paid in VThors. But the other reason is that, look at this, it's just breaking out right now. So it's just turning the corner after a lot of sideways movement. And if we want to actually go in and draw these pictures right now, let's go over here and grab our little ellipse tool. And so where is it? So that's our 4th one. So that's our recent little one. I'll just draw that out a bit. Then we've got, and yeah, we could kind of call this little section one little low together, because that's probably our first attempt to test a low. So let's just go in and draw that again. And then we'll just copy that, Control C, and then drag that one over. So we've got first test of a low, second test of a low, and then we've got our third test of a low, and we'll call that one together just because it's a lower market cap coin, and kind of there's no real clear bottom there. I mean, it is kind of 2 tests, but that second little dip there was in and around and kind of on the way up anyway. But yeah, like you can see, it's doing the same thing, lower test, lower test, lower test. It wasn't doing the uptrend thing, but it kind of has found its ultimate low there, and then it's broken out. And if you look at this, drawing this thing here of the downtrend, it's definitely turned the corner. It's definitely turned the corner of its downtrend. So it went sideways through it, and then it's busting out. And the reason why I am so bullish on VET, and I think any spare change I have at the moment, any money after paying all the bills, I'm going to try and pump a little bit more into VET, is because what have we got here? I think we had, what was it, from ADA we had 20% left. Let's see how much we have left towards our local highs there. Got 60% left. So we've got 60% of a move before we get to our local highs, which then it's going to skyrocket out of there, right? If this bull run is real, if things are happening that way, that is what we've got to look forward to. So lower market cap coin, what are we at? One penny or 1 cent, 1.3 cents. We want to get to 2 cents. We want to break through 2 cents before we see the real parabolic action. So we've still got that 0.7 of a cent now where we can get in, and I bet you bottom dollar if I'm to do a video tomorrow, which I probably will because I'm hoping that there's a little bit more price action, that VET will be very close to that 2 cents by tomorrow. I believe it will be very, very close to that 2 cents by tomorrow. Not financial advice, not trying to make anyone put any money that they can't afford to invest into this market, but things are happening and we're very, very excited about it. So just hold your altcoin bags, get into a little bit more if you can, if you can leverage your way in a bit more. But yeah, just really have a fun day, enjoy it, have a drink. Share the wins with the people that understand and believe in you, and let's bring on 2021, bring on December, bring on the Spark airdrop. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see what happens there, and just looking forward to some super duper price action. So like I say, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel if you really get some value out of this. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm learning a little bit. I'm learning with you guys to see some of these signals and when to get in, when to accumulate, and when to watch it go up and just watch our portfolios double, triple, quadruple, whatever they're going to do, depending on how much risk you're taking. But it is a great day, people, and till next time, bye.